What is going on? I'm Jersey with WindowCleaner.com. If you don't know who I am or who WindowCleaner.com is, definitely check us out. We are an epic, awesome, whatever you want to say, window cleaning supply company. We have everything you could possibly need for window cleaning, and I'm a rep. So let me know what I can do for you. There's the number right there. And of course, if you haven't, it's backwards on my screen. Check out WCR Nation, window cleaning podcast. But I just want to say what's up. How's it going? Bren 10, the window cleaner, said, "What up from North Carolina?" That's where I am, man. North Carolina. The only song that I can think of is North Carolina, take your shirt off, spin around like a helicopter. But anyway, I'm not going to sing for you. But what's up, by the way? Temperatures right now, like 52 degrees where I am. I'm outside of Charlotte. So I don't know where you are, but yeah. What's up, Carlos? What up again, man? Orange County, 68 degrees. Dang. You're just bragging. You're just bragging. No, that's cool, though. You guys deserve it. You deal with a lot of crap there in California. So, yeah, more on you. But anyway, if you're there, Winston-Salem. Nice. Yeah, pretty darn close to where I am. Oh, dang. We got Ryan Fuster. What's up, man? I always say Fuster. Is it Fuster? I don't know. I just call you Ryan Fuster. That's what you're going by. What's up, man? Giving the thumbs up on everything we do. And, of course, the man himself, Mr. Hay. Rocking those stickers. I love it, man. If you guys don't know, American Window Cleaner Magazine have stickers every single issue. If you haven't gotten your subscription, go get your subscription. Anywho, I wanted to talk a little bit about route. This week, all week, we're talking about route because it's coming up to route time. Route is best sold in the winter just because the other guys aren't showing up. Now's your chance to kind of like get into that space and just take those jobs up. So definitely do that. If you haven't done route, you should do route. I'm telling you, like route. By the way, if you're watching, all of you that are watching on all the platforms, comment and tell me if you do route first off and how many route jobs you do. Say a month, say a week, whatever you want, month or week, just kind of ballpark it. I'm telling you, I think most window cleaners do route work. If you're just a route guy, those are a little bit more rare because just route guys, they're going to be majorly route. Which is great, by the way. If you are doing mostly route, that's like a fish. They kind of focus on that. I feel like you're leaving money on the table no matter if you do just houses or you do just route. But when you're selling route, there is a spiel that you need to do, like just a talk that you kind of have to do. I personally have a down pat just because I've sold to hundreds and hundreds of customers over the years, of course, for route. We've had salespeople kind of do it. And the biggest thing for me that I have to include is vindication to my company, right? I'm going to give them a quick price and when we can start. Those are the big ones that I'm always going to cover. And here's my spiel, just kind of giving it off. I'll stop in and I don't have it in front of me, but I have a half sheet of paper and I write down all their information. It's got my logo on it. It's like a carbonless copy. Write down all that information. I walk into the front desk and say exactly this. Be like, hey, my name is Jersey with XYZ Window Washing. Is the owner or manager around? Just because I kind of want to get rid of the tire kickers and then I don't want them to get to the whole end of the thing and then be like, oh, the owner's not here. Usually they're like, oh, I'm the manager, or I'm the owner, or whatever, or let me get them. When they come out, I basically say, hey, my name is Jersey with XYZ Window Cleaning. We were just across the street doing ABC and PRT and all these other stores, listing all the ones. And I always see your store, and I thought I'd stop in, introduce myself, give you a price real quick, let you know kind of our services and who we are. And I hand them the stuff. In that is going to be my price, which I already counted the windows. I already wrote it all down. And I'm also going to hand them a business card, trifold, and any other information about our company. If you want to do an insurance doc or something like that, do it. Do it. Because the more information you give them, remember, you're fighting against the Bucket Bobs of the world. That's what you're really doing. When you sell route, you're selling against a guy who's just doing it to make beer money. It's plain and simple truth. So I give them all that information and I shut up because it's awkward. See that? See how awkward that is? We have to fill it with something. And especially in the middle of a conversation, if you utilize pauses, it allows them to understand it's my turn to talk. And it's your turn to talk, right? So I say that, give it quiet. They always look at it and go, oh, well, yeah. And they look over my shoulder and they'll look at the windows. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have a guy right now. His name's John. He does it now. Oh, awesome. Yeah. We love loyalty too. And I'm not here to purposely take anything from him. If there's anything lacking in what he's doing, or if our price beats it, or if you just want to switch companies and give us a shot, I'd love to earn your business. We want to give you the first cleaning free just so you know who we are, how we clean, and what we do. Giving them that spiel, kind of putting it out there. Everybody that you talk to is going to have somebody doing it, or they're going to do it themselves, or very rarely they're going to not do any window cleaning at all. And you're going to know that walking in. But when people say, hey, I'm having problems trying to sell my route. I'm selling these jobs, but they already have somebody. So I can't get anybody. They all got somebody. Of course they do. Of course they do. 99% of all businesses, especially storefronts, have somebody cleaning the windows. Because if you're in the food industry, you get ticked. You get marked, basically points off of your evals and your audits and your food and health, whatever. Anyway, those things. Right? If you're a regular store, no one's keeping dirty windows, right? If they're doing it themselves, maybe they're too busy, right? If they're not getting it done because the last person left, well, you're in it at the perfect time. If you're selling it in winter when the windows are garbage and look like crap, you're going to make out like a bandit because those people look at the windows, they look like crap. The people haven't been there because it's cold and they didn't want to clean windows, and boom, now all of a sudden you're in. That's kind of my spiel. Tell me if you have a different spiel on that side. And Carlos said, by the way, this is a talk. So if you're here, comment. You'll throw you up on the screen. But Carlos said, yes, I do route jobs. Recently started. I do 2 jobs bi-weekly and 1 a month. So these videos are super useful to me. Dude, that is awesome, man. Like, here's another thing about route that we always talk about, that especially if you're a house guy, frequency is huge. Like Carlos just said, he's got 2 jobs he does, one of them every 2 weeks, and one of them he does once a month. Those jobs, unless he messes something up, could go on for a very, very long time, right? You just keep earning money. Now, all of a sudden, if you got 20, 50, 100 jobs, you're almost guaranteed that money. When it comes to houses, it switches, right? You have to sell a house every time. You have to continually let them know that you're out there. You have to always be trying to sell new houses and getting them frequency. We're going to talk all about residential next week, but there's a big difference between the two, and frequency is where it's at. I'd rather make $60 an hour, $65 an hour doing route work than I would making 70, 75 in houses, right? Because of the frequency. That house I'm going to do once every 6 months, maybe once every 3 months if I'm super, super lucky, probably once a year. So the hour that I'm there, 2 hours that I'm there, that happens, break that down into once a week, and it's nothing, right? You're there for a couple minutes, right? 2 hours an entire year, not a lot. With route, I can do a job that even if it's 10 minutes, I'm doing it 10 minutes every single week. That's 520 minutes a year worth of window cleaning. Really is pretty dang helpful. Yeah, K-Rod said that he's working on getting it. What's up, man, by the way? Yeah, I know that a lot of you who are getting into route, the hardest part is building up the route in the first place. It's your spiel. It's your confidence. It's your listening. This sounds super weird, and I don't have them all sitting here. Yeah, I don't have them all sitting here. I got a ton of sales books. And I know I'm a salesman, right, for windowcleaner.com. Shameless plug, I know. But the big thing is how on point is your sales game? Like, how on point are you? Everybody thinks they're really good at stuff. They do a graphic and they go, oh man, this looks really good, until they show it to somebody else. Somebody else that doesn't have blinders on goes, I don't know. Like, it's kind of good. Tell me your spiel. How do you say it? What do you put out there? If that is good, you will land route. You're going to lose money in the first route, so you need to fill it up. Like Carlos, I know you're not making $1 billion on the 2 jobs that you, or 3 jobs, I should say, that you have, because they're maybe far away. But as soon as you start filling that gap and you start adding on a bunch more jobs in that area, you're going to be making a ton of money, right? If I'm in one area and I can add 2 jobs, all of those jobs, my hourly goes up, because I don't have to get in a truck and go. If I could be there for an entire 8-hour day without moving my truck, I'm going to make the most money possible on route. So try to do that and build that part up, but work on your spiel, work on your sales. Sales is like a craft, man, I'm telling you. How do you talk, by the way, Bren 10 said, how do you talk businesses into having it cleaned more frequently? This is a really, really good one. A big thing with route is that they may or may not have a budget. Here's the thing. If you know who Grant Cardone is, he's not my cup of tea as far as I'm not high pressure sales. That's just not my thing. I don't feel comfortable with it, and I don't feel that other people feel comfortable with it. If that's your thing, cool. But he says one thing that's really interesting. When somebody comes to you and they say, oh man, it's out of my budget. He says, yeah, a lot of people have this out of their budget. Go ahead and sign here and here. Right? When somebody tells you, especially like a business, like, ah, man, we just don't have the money to get it done. Okay, they're focused on the money and the dollar, but what are they getting for it? It's not the dollar. And hear me out. You will not sell everybody for more frequency. You will not sell every route job you do. You just won't. There's always going to be somebody who's cheaper, or they think they can do it every other month as opposed to once a month or whatever. But the big thing is that, what is the value? You have to convey what the value is of it over the price, right? Why are they getting their windows done? If they're on a busy road, I always like, hey, just so you know, the once a month thing is okay for your windows, but you're really getting a lot of buildup, and I'm just scared that people are getting the wrong image of your business, because when they walk in, they're seeing all this road grime. You're just so close to the road. I really think you need to double this up a little bit, just so we can keep this up, and that all those people in those other 2 weeks don't have to look at all that. Well, now all of a sudden it's not a dollar thing. What's the value? The value is your customers getting a cleaner, better looking building, right? So focus on the value is a little bit harder to do. The other thing is that if you ask a no question, it prompts a 50% chance of a no. Let me explain what that means. So if I said to you, hey, my name is Jersey with XYZ Window Cleaning. Can I give you a window cleaning bid? Well, sure, you may say yes, but there's a chance you say no, right? If I give you the bid and go, hey, how does it look? Is that cheaper than your guy? I'm giving you a yes or no answer. I'm prompting you to reply yes or no. Now, the big thing is that if I'm giving you the prompt to say no, there's a big chance you could say no. So when I go in, I don't ask you if I can give you a bid. It doesn't hurt you if I give you one or not. I just give it to you. Take away the no, right? Same thing kind of works in when you go there. I always say, do you want to have this done weekly or every 2 weeks? Or I say, do you want to have this done every week, or do you want to wait every 2 weeks to have it done? It takes somebody a lot of effort to come out of that and say, okay, I wasn't prompted for this, but I really want it done once a month. I really want this done every other month. Can you do it every other month? It takes a lot for them to pull out of the reins of the conversation to add that. And if they do, I say, no, actually all of our route is done on a weekly basis, and very, very latest that we'll do is once a month. It just doesn't look good for customers, and windows just get too dirty too quickly, right? Like, oh, okay, well, yeah, we can do it once a month. Now your job is to then try to increase frequency over time, right? That's a big one, and it is a very, very hard one to kind of do, is to talking them into a little bit more frequent. Explain the benefits to it so that they don't focus on the price. I'm telling you, if you watch Nation, you've heard this 1,000 times, but if I'm going to sell you something, it's in an envelope. I'm not prepared for this. I don't have an envelope. But I got, not an envelope. We'll say I have something behind door number 1. right? Whatever that is behind door number one, if I say to you, you have to buy it, but it's going to be $1, $100, or $1,000, none of you are going to say, oh, I'll give you $1,000, because all you know is price. That's all you can focus on is price, because that's the only information you know. But if behind door number one is a brand new Ferrari, right? If behind door number one, it's, $100,000 in cash, whatever that is, once I tell you it's a brand new Ferrari, you'd buy a couple of them at $1,000, right? Because you're not focused on the price anymore. You're focused on what it is, the value, the thing. Same thing with business. You got to focus on more than just the price. Price is always, if you focus only on the price, that's all you'll focus on, right? Elmer Fudd, what's up? Hey, I'm a one-man show. I do 43 car dealerships monthly. Woo! That's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. I did a bunch of car dealerships like pre-2008. And then when everything like went to crap, I lost like all of them. Almost all of them except one. It's crazy. But anyway, that is absolutely ridiculously awesome. 43 car dealerships. If you guys don't know car dealerships, and Elmer, you can kind of jump in on this, but car dealerships are huge panes of glass, and they want their showrooms to look nice, right? I'm selling you a car. I'm selling you a $20,000 on the low end thing. I'm selling you a $50,000 thing. Well, of course, you got to look nice. Why do you think all car salesmen dress up? It's because of what they're selling, right? Realtors always look nice. Every realtor ever, right? In their picture. It's because they're selling something expensive. So, Elmer, you got it right, man. Car dealerships are crazy good if you can keep them. Ryan, 63 out here in LA. Wow. Yeah, you guys, man. You deal with a lot of crap. So I'm not even gonna say anything bad about it, because you guys can have all the nice weather you want because of all the crap you deal with. What's up, man? Here's an OG for you if you don't know who this is. Brad Hyatt says, I love route because it always has to be done and it's flexible, at least for me. Yes, always has to be done. Rain, shine, it doesn't matter. If it's really, really bad, I'll push it, but I'm getting it done that same week. I will never miss a week with that cleaning, and it's because I'm on a weekly schedule. We talked about this yesterday. Be on a weekly schedule, not in a monthly schedule. Dang, I've been doing route for 30 years. That's crazy, because I thought you were like 20, 22 years old by all your pictures. I thought you were young. I didn't know. Dan Q Carr. What's up, Mr. Carr? Anyway, he said that, are these videos being recorded somewhere where I can watch them? I missed a few others. They are going to be streamed, so technically they're being put on there. But by the way, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. We're doing these every day. Should have been earlier, but I had some technical issues I've been working on. But either way, so yeah, YouTube on the window cleaning resource YouTube page, and then also they will be on my WCR Nation Facebook page. They're there. Check that out. Follow all that fun stuff. And yeah, so they should be recorded if you can't make the live show. Dave, what's up, man? I just love seeing Dave's name pop up. If I include a mail order bride, would that entice a sale? Only if you're selling to Dave. If you're selling to anybody else, it'd be a little bit tricky. It would be a little bit tricky. And the cost, there's spoilage and things. I wouldn't even go that route. By the way, if you guys don't believe in like add-ons and perks and things, I always have, these are just gift cards. This is how they come. They come all pre-packed. I always have gift cards, always, to like other places, not just my place. So if you ever want to say thank you to somebody, send them a coffee gift certificate. Like, these things are like, I think they're $10, $10 a piece. Like, I buy these things by the ton. And then every time somebody does something, or like a route job may start, or like if you're selling somebody who you really worked on, or they're really, and you just want to say thank you, give them a coffee gift card. Even if they don't like coffee, they can like get chocolate, hot chocolate, or whatever. Everybody likes Starbucks. That's why they're so stinking big. Give away things instead of a bride. You can give that away. Man, 30. That's nuts. And yeah, Lajala, I saw that it was on my screen. It was scrolling. So anyway, yes. Yeah, I was offered to marry their daughter a few times. That's crazy. See, there you go. There you go. When you're a window cleaner, sometimes some weird things happen. But either way, work on your pitch. Make sure that you are salesy as far as letting them know the information. Sales is all about explaining things, right? Explain what your services are, and close some route. Route is the time now. Everybody should have a ton more route. Yeah, that's it. If you want, I'm a rep for windowcleaner.com. So all of your orders, if you want a guy or you just want to be like, yo, virtual high five, let me put your orders in. All you got to do is put your stuff in the cart, shoot me a text, and we're good to go. By the way, check out WCR Nation. That's a weekly podcast. We do that every single Friday. That is recorded. It's been going on for 4 years without missing a single week, by the way. So if you like podcasts, listen to it while you work, whatever. If you want to watch it, unfortunately, you got to look at me. But it is what it is. And check out AWC Magazine. There's a whole shelf of stuff and stickers and things. So I don't have them in front of me, but definitely check it out. But anyway, thank you.